These look good. Why would you buy those? They're making remakes soon. Because Diamond and Pearl are the best games ever. Yeah. I'd wait for the remakes. Suit yourself.
Wow, a yard sale!
Hello and welcome, I'm the LegendaryPokéMaster, and today we are going to be talking about the Diamond and Pearl remakes again because I am very, very excited for those. They're basically the next in line for the succession of Pokemon games, so I wanted to talk about what I want to see improved over the last games. There are quite a few things to cover, so without further ado, let's start.
Number 5, the multiplayer cave system. This is probably the only common point I'm bringing up from the previous video, because this feature has so much potential on the 3DS or NX. And yeah, I feel like the games will be on the 3DS if they make remakes of Diamond and Pearl, just because, like... But anyway, I got to the Generation 4 games late, but even then I had a lot of fun with the online aspect of the cave system, hiding traps for your comrades and setting up your own secret base. It was like a whole other strategy game. If the 3DS's Nintendo Network were applied, it would be huge. Street Pass could be used between players to exchange data similar to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and the aspect of people running around and stuff would be even more seamless. It would be similar to the hidden bases thing that no one really used, I don't think, in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but instead, under these gems instead of these. And that's also probably better. So yeah. Number 4, Pokemon walking behind the player. Although this was most prominent in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the ability to have your Pokemon walking behind you was actually introduced in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. You know where? That park. Did you remember that? Actually, yeah, you probably did. But this actually is a feature that a lot of players enjoyed as far as I know, and of course, because of that, Game Freak immediately ripped it from us. It can help you be more friendly with your Pokemon, and also just gives you more stuff to do overall. But how do you improve that in Diamond and Pearl, LPM? Just put the whole thing, put all of it into all of the game. That would be good. And with the new 3D rendering of Pokemon sprites, that would actually look really cool. It's not like it's impossible, because we see the overworld sprites in Sun and Moon standing everywhere. Why not combine that with that? Number 3, the online linking system. This one kind of is a given, and I have a 99.99999% chance that it will happen, but we need Sun and Moon's online functionality in Sinnoh. The multiplayer plaza in Jubilife was just a nuisance to get to, honestly. This guy blocks you and you can't get in. This is discrimination. It also didn't even really work well when compared to newer titles. The Pokemon Center's local multiplayer wasn't much better. If you were going to trade a Pokemon, you had to have the Pokemon in your party. No accessing the boxes from the room. Nope. Sucks for you. Even in my first video on this channel, that problem gave me flack.
And I accidentally forgot to put up weak Pokemon, to trade as an example. So I think I'll have to trade one of my legendaries from Soul Silver into Heart Gold. I'll just trade Hypno.
Oh yeah, you also have to go through those horrendously long saves to get in. That's another given for you. Speed up the save, because they totally didn't do that on any of the 3DS Pokemon games. Number 2, the events. The special events with Arceus, Darkrai, and Shaman were pretty cool, revealing new areas in the game that you can really reach with normal gameplay. Unless you do that thing. Great. But I think if they were to remake the game, this could be taken even a step further. If you're able to access these areas, maybe expand the area in the upcoming games. Make some side quests or mini-story dedicated to the Pokemon that could be found in the area. Which I actually do have to say Darkrai did have to somewhat of an extent, but it didn't really, like... It would give you more to do post-game, which I'll also be discussing in 3, 2... Number 1, the post-game stuff specifically here. All of it. This entire island here, yeah. The battle zone, whatever it's called. Don't scream at me saying,
Oh, it had so much post-game with the battle zone.
It did not, or at least in my opinion. Feel free to disagree, but I think the concept of the battle zone was kinda just like bland battling, contesting, and repeating. The best part was probably the fight area because of the battle park, which offers many unique styles of battles. But even this can be improved upon in terms of multiplayer, I think. The survival area was kinda just like battling, which is useful for level grinding for whatever post-game stuff you wanna do. And the resort area, yeah. Hey, all you people who are yelling at me for hating on the battle zone, did you honestly ever enjoy more than 10 contests in the resort area? Tell the truth. You know what? I'll even post a poll right here. Right here. Click on that. Vote on it. Tell the truth. These two things could stay because they're somewhat useful. But this, it can go. It might as well be trees. The only incentive to do it is to be moderately rich in the villa. If they don't eliminate this area completely, I'd recommend A, either livening up the contests somehow, or B, adding more incentive. I don't want that shelf. Give me like a shiny Blaziken with a Mega Stone and a Lamborghini. Now that's incentive. But despite all of this, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum are among my favorite Pokemon games. But I would love to see these improvements in action in a remake. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment down below telling me what you want to see improved in the remakes. Also, if you want to stay on this topic, check out one of these two videos. They are great, I totally guarantee it. You could also subscribe to see videos like this twice a week. Regardless, enjoy this just great outro, and I will see you in the next video.
By the way, did you know that some of our stores are actually open all night and party every day?